want your own Celtics backpack? Then be here for our Celtics backpack giveaway day. The first 10,000 fans to arrive will be showing their pride with a Celtics backpack of their very own.
Fans, be here for Mascot Mania. Offense and attendance will receive a poster of Lucky the Leprechaun.
Don't forget, coming up is Celtics Mascot Pennant Day. The first 10,000 fans will receive this special Celtics Mascot Pennant. Take your pennant to school or...
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. Let's see some of the numbers here for Bam Adebayo.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Martin in at the center position. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Here's Martin. He takes it in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Jaquez against Brown. Pass to Adebayo. Now Jaquez. Mitchell, a screen on Brown. Here's Jaquez. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Capella against Martin. Outside Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Outside Jaquez. They set a pick. Back to Hero. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Hero's got 5.
I just love the ball move.
To the paint. Here's Martin to halt the run. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
Hero outside. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. Hero, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
That's good from White. White hits them both. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Brown passes to Martin. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Hits the front of the rim and out. Miami leading by 5. Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Left side, Harden. Capella with a block.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Down low, Capella. And a nice finish on the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Harden, the pass to Martin. Tatum with it. Hounded by Adebayo. Back to Martin. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
The Heat have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Mitchell. He blocks it again.
What an incredible defensive year it's been for him as he continues to swat away shots.
And you look at his totals for him this season, he's closing in on 3rd most blocks in a season.
And that record set by Elmore Smith in 1974, the first season that blocks were recorded.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Hero against White. Hero, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
To the inside. Here's Martin. Outside for Harden. Stolen by Capella. Here we go. 1-on-1. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 3 assists tonight.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Martin, the pass to Tatum. Here's the pick. Outside Harden. Back to Martin. Here's Tatum. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Jaquez. Defended by Brown. Shot from 12. Boston pulls it in. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity. But to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum passes to Martin. Kick out to Brown. Pulls in another board.
Well, folks, here's a little nugget. He's now number 2 all-time in rebounds for a rookie season. The effort he brings night in and night out has been impressive.
He's been impacting the game to such a degree, you simply have to adjust your game plan around what he's capable of doing. Sure, you can slow him down a tad, but teams are struggling to throttle his output in any significant way. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Celtics have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Harden. Back to Martin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Heat leading by 3. Pass to Capella. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. Basket's good. Martin's got 12.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Mitchell against Harden. Adebayo from long range. Counted from distance. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Martin. Outside for Harden. Pass to Brown. Martin up top. Hounded by Adebayo. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Harden finds Martin. Harden with it. To the middle. Martin misses. Heat leading by 5. Hero outside. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And with the end of the regular season in sight, here are the latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they thought they'd be an elite club this year, but we're just not seeing that. But still, they have a chance against any team on any night.
Porzingis passes to Martin. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Rozier. Launches it. Boston pulls it in. Martin's got 9 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Here's Harden. Brown with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Burks. Rozier, the pass to Jovic. Here's Highsmith. And again, no good by Miami. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Harden. Back to Martin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Miami leading by 4. 3-pointer Rozier. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
Martin right side. Back to Brown. Martin outside. Outside Harden. Cranes the triple.
You could see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Highsmith passes to Rozier. Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Tries from 6 feet, and it's in, off the glass. Adebayo's got 10.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Martin, the pass to Horford. Back to Martin. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami leading by 7. Pass to Rozier. Now here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. 12 points for him.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Martin. Sinks that one from the post.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Rozier looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Rozier's gotten his second bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up the lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to... welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Yep, that one goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had 46 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And it's Tatum missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Rozier, the pass to Jaquez. Love for 3. Boston pulls it in. Martin's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating to the paint. Brown finds Martin. The kick out to White. Back to Martin. Now Brown. Martin outside. Outside Tatum. Martin with a screen on Love. There's Tatum with the 3. Kept alive. Horford passes to Martin. Another shot. Rebound Miami. Their last encounter in Miami.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect